Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. The failure of the Occupy Wall Street movement, that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. All kinds of depraved behavior in general. This picture taken by the New York Post shows hypodermic needles that were taken out of the New York City site. Isn't that nice?
There are three things wrong with this picture which Bill O'Reilly presents us. One, the needles themselves. These needles were not swept up on the pavement, as O'Reilly wants us to believe. They are too clean. They are not used to inject illegal drugs, as O'Reilly wants us to believe either. These are syringes used by diabetics, and most of them have the needles capped. A junkie would not bother to cap a needle. Finally, if they were swept up, why would they be in such a neat pile? Two, this photograph was not taken by the New York Post. O'Reilly attributes this to the New York Post, making it difficult to find the full picture, which brings us to three. The uncropped picture, which you can find on the CBS 2 New York website. The brown container at the top is a Sharps container. The black things at the side are the table feet. What happened here was properly disposed of insulin syringes were taken off the table and dumped on the ground to have this picture taken.
Isn't that nice? I don't believe we saw any hypodermic needles at the Tea Party protests, or am I wrong?
What we didn't see at the Tea Party protest was someone taking a staged and doctored photograph of insulin syringes. There are plenty of old, fat, stupid, insulin-dependent Tea Party protesters.
Would you prefer that your daughter demonstrate with the Tea Party people or with the occupiers? You make the call, remembering the hypodermic needles.
Comparing the occupiers who were intense for weeks and Tea Party people is like comparing apples and oranges, or a false dichotomy. So I'll pass on answering that. But speaking of someone young enough to be your daughter, how's your wife doing since she moved out on you, Bill? That sexual harassment suit filed by Andrea Macris did a great job of documenting your depraved behavior. I'm surprised it took your wife so long to move out with the kids. On the other hand, you didn't document much in the way of depraved behavior with the occupiers, did you? I don't believe occupier protest on land for indefinite periods is an effective means of protesting. That's a point I can agree with. But here's the deal, Bill. I despise being lied to. What's great here is we can see Bill O'Reilly's deception in one picture and two photographs. It doesn't get more concise than that. So Bill O'Reilly is a fucking fraud.